Rousiya and Raman, right?
Okay, ma'am.
So I'll pair you, Raman and Rousiya, so you can negotiate who is the examiner first, and then you can switch after. Then we have Renjith and Aneesh also. You will be partners. You will be partners, guys. Okay. Now you can start.
Okay. Yes, I would like to answer the questions first. Okay. Part 1 or part 2? Actually, I didn't check for any questions today. I just check it now and give you. Is that okay? Okay. That's fine. Okay. I have questions. If you don't mind, I can ask. Okay then. Hello? Yes, I agree. Okay. Your first question is about success. What's your about success? Part 3 question. Part 3 question. Should I answer that? Yes. Okay. What is your definition of success? In my point of view, the success means the achievement from a particular task. It depends on different circumstances or different environment as well. When I was a child, I used to success in most of the exams with higher grades. So when I entered to the colleges, I used to get medium marks, not at the highest grades. Success depends on several factors like the environment conditions and resources available to that particular student, and also the time, which is one of the most important factor which affects the success. Okay, fair enough, ma'am. Your second question is, what things do children try to succeed in? I believe that there are a lot of things which affect the success of a student or a child, and the two among them are their hard work and the resources available to them. The resources depends on the home conditions and also the circumstance they are growing up. Okay, fair enough. Which do you think is more important for people to become successful, hard work or opportunity? I think that the both affect the success of a person or a child. Hard work and opportunities both plays a vital role in the success of a growing child. If we have opportunities, then only we can explain or we can explain our ideas and we can prove ourselves. So both hard work and opportunities should affect the success of a person. Fair enough. Your last question is, do you think people should be happier if they didn't have any goals to achieve? Could you repeat? Do you think people would be happier if they didn't have any goals to achieve? Yes, people will not success in their life if they don't have a particular goal, because most of the people, including me, should achieve that goal should have a goal in their mind and should work hard for achieving that goal. Without any goal, no one can succeed in their life. So making a goal is an important factor in everyone's life.
Fair enough, ma'am. Now you can ask me the questions.
Okay. Do you have any feedback?
Oh, okay. I'll just.
I think your fluency and everything is okay. The more you will practice, the more you will get good.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, let me say something too, and this is for everybody. When we use both, that's plural. So if we say both people, so we don't say both person, okay? And would say both parents, so it should be with S, not both parent. Both mother and father. It's plural. And Rousiya, you said both plays an important role. I think you were talking about opportunity and hard work. So your verb there should be plural. So instead of saying both plays, you should,
Both plays.
yeah, you should have said both play an important role.
Okay.
That's for everybody, okay?
Okay. Your question. Explain about your first day of school.
Oh my God. Part 2 question.
Yes.
Part 2. Can you ask me part 3 question?
Okay, part 3. Describe a time when you tried to do something but were not very successful.
It's also a Q part.
Ma'am, can you ask any question then? I don't have any question.
Anyone can jump in.
Because I am mentally prepared for part 3 questions, not part 2. Sorry.
Anyone can jump in, but I can give. Let me see.
Can I ask what's the question?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. I'll ask some questions from related to the retirement. Okay.
Retirement.
Yeah. So the first question is, what age do people in your country normally retire from work?
Can you repeat the question, please?
What age do people in your country normally retire from work?
Retired somewhere. Means I have to explain about the work fields.
No, you can explain the age group, in which age group the people retire normally in your country and live with them.
Okay. According to my experience, I have seen that mostly 60 is the age which mostly people got retired from their jobs, and yes, one can apply for the retirement before 60 according to their health issues or any family problems, and one can extend the age limit for retirement according to their health and their conveniency. If they feel like, yes, I can do more work and I am comfortable doing this job, then yes, they can extend it 2 more years after 60.
Okay. After retirement, how do you think life for old people changes?
After retirement, there is a huge change seen by me. Like if someone is working in some fields like teaching department or any bank department, then the schedule is different. Day-to-day life is different. But after the retirement, they don't have to. They don't have something to do. Like they feel bored and they feel like there is nothing left to do. Like whole day just playing with the pets or taking care of the children in the home or take care of the house as a guard. So life becomes dull after the retirement. But yes, just few people enjoy their life after the retirement. They really admire to travel and to follow their hobbies. But mostly people got bored after the retirement.
Okay. So your third question is, what are some of the good things about being retired from work?
What are the good things?
Yeah.
Yes, good things are like they have time to follow their hobbies and interests. They can and they are now free to move anywhere. They don't have any responsibilities left to do, and they can attend any parties. They can enjoy everywhere, like traveling or eat something. They can also focus on their health and read newspapers, read a lot of storybooks, watching TV and all.
So your fourth question is, some old people think that they are not much useful to the society after they retire. Can you suggest any ways to help these old people to feel that they are not useless?
According to my school of thoughts, I will motivate such people that no, you are also an important member of the society because you have a lot of life experience, and you can guide youngsters and children according to your experience and a lot. Like you are a major pillar of a society. You are not worthless or all. Yes, the only thing that they need motivation for their lives. That's it.
Oh, okay, that's it. I think you did well. We can continue.
Yes, you can say anything.
Yeah, that's the end. So what do you?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Who is next? Who is
Rita, are you
next?
there?
I'm here, yes.
Yeah.
Now it's Renjith and Aneesh. And then next pair would be Jubaer and Farheen.
Okay, well.
And I'll go back to you guys. I'll go back if we still have time left. I'm gonna ask random questions again. Okay, thank you.
Okay, yeah, Aneesh, can you ask me the question?
Which part do you want?
We can go with part 3.
Okay. Why do people like to keep pets?
Well, it's a very good question, and I think some people are very passionate to feed their pets, and they are considering it as part of their life, and they are giving so much care and love to the pets. So sometimes I see some scenarios that some people would like to love pets. It's not feel that they were not alone. So I think pets are always giving them so much love and affection. So it's very beautiful that we see when they feed them, and when they were showing us so much love and give and take that love that is so good, and that's why I think people would love to live with their pets.
Okay. What should we do to protect endangered animals?
Well, we know that some of the animals is facing a lot of threats, and government authorities have enacted so many laws to protect them, and their species. So what we can do is that we can take necessary actions to obey the laws which is implemented by the government, and we need to avoid certain illegal activities such as hunting and other things. So that will definitely not a good thing. So these are the things as a human being we can do to protect them also in our ecosystem.
Okay. Do you support doing experiments on animals?
Well, at some degree, I agree that the experiment on animals is needed, but on the other hand, I have some suggestions regarding instead of animals, we can use the technology to technology for the further testing. So in that way, we can reduce the scientific research testing on animals initially. So it is commonly a cruel thing that if we find any drug or something that is testing initially on a particular animal, and sometimes it will be very dangerous to their life as well. So by and large, we are living in a technology advanced society. So we need to make use of all the areas in technology to avoid these kinds of testing in animals.
Okay. Why do some people refuse to eat animals?
Well, it's a part of their culture and food habits. We know some religions are not eat some meats, so it depends upon the person's choices and preferences. So we know some countries have ban for some food items, or for example, in India, cow slaughtering has prohibited in some of the states. So these are some laws, and whenever we go to a country, so we need to aware of those laws, and we need to live like that. So the food habits needs to be concerned in concerned, and it should be having a significant role. And a person is also have the right to choose to select his food. So that's what I want to say on that.
Okay. So your last question is, what would happen when some species disappear on Earth?
Well, it should be a dangerous situation because our life is connected in a supply chain. So whenever there is a chain has not there, it will not complete. So we cannot live in that kind of ecosystem where some species has been disappeared. So it is very important that we need to protect those kinds of species which is facing some threats and all. So in our ecosystem, the existence of things is very important. That is what we have learned from our childhood classes and all. So, so it's very important to protect those kinds of animals.
Okay, good, Renjith.
Thank you, Aneesh. Can I ask a question?
Yes, sure. Part 3.
I will ask some questions related to parenting.
Parenting.
How much time do children spend with your parents in your country? Do you think that it is enough?
I think in this modern world, students are spent a little time with their parents because they are most of the time spent with their education wise and their sports field. And nowadays, every parents want to teach their every parent want to improve that children habit and improve their career. So a lot of time they send the children to in some schools, and after that school they will send it there in private tuition. So I think it is not good for to it will reduce their contact with their parents. So it is in my country there are little time to spend with our parents with their children.
Oh, okay. Have relationships between children and parents changed in recent years?
No, because in upcoming days and compared to past days, they are insane because the parents are too much busy with their professionalism. They will spend their time to their career and they will focus in their age. At that time, they are not focusing with their children. So he will send money to some schools and they will take care of their children. So in nowadays also there is that much changes is present in my country.
Okay. What are the most popular free time activities with children today?
I think social media is the most of the most activities do in children. In for instance, Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram. Recently, one new app is new application is came with that's called Clubhouse. I think this social media will spend social media to spend a lot of time with that students.
Okay. Here is the last question. How do you think children's activities will change in the future? Will this be a positive change?
I think nowadays in children are in quicker grow in compare in faster days, because children are growing very fastly. They will be mature. They will updated their knowledge in their regular life, because there are a lot of platform is available in this world. So children are mature very fastly. They will think. They will create. They will think creatively. So the children are in future also, they will upgrade themselves very fastly. To be frank, it's a very difficult question for me. So I did my level best. I don't know how to explain this
So all the questions or
topic in proper.
topic in thought? Okay.
It's a difficulty for me.
Yeah, I think you can remember some ideas and have some
Yes.
points with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
How do you listen?
Okay, now it's my turn.
Are you guys done?
Hello, Farheen, are you there?
Yes, Rita, we are done.
Yeah, okay. Would be so Renjith and Aneesh, you are done. And thank you guys. And then next pair would be Jubaer and Farheen. And then I'll get back to you. I'll ask you some random questions. Okay, go ahead now, Jubaer and Farheen. Jubaer, if your connection is again not good, you can just type the questions. So you ask Farheen first, and then Farheen will
Yes, ma'am.
ask you. Okay, doke.
Okay, Farheen asked me, okay,
Should I ask first? Hello?
you can ask me from part 3. Yes, I hear you. You can ask me from part 3.
From part 3. Okay.
Yes.
What typical things can visitor to your country buy?
What typical thing?
In my country,
Yes.
I see that the people buy based on their daily needs. Some people purchase a different item, like their grocery item, which is purchased for their convenience. As we talk about the children, they like to purchase different type of toys. And whereas some people, they are very fond of reading books, they purchase the books. There is no specific item to things to purchase at daily basis.
Okay. What things do young people like to buy in your country? Young people.
Young people, we talk about the students who are studying in the college or university level. We consider that they are young people in my country. We see that at this time, people young children and students are more income. They like to purchase smartphone for using their using the YouTube and other necessary apps, as well as they like to purchase some sports equipment like this cricket ball. Those who are loving playing cricket, they purchase the cricket ball, and those who love the soccer, they love to purchase the soccer. In the later time, we see that they are using the purchasable instrument, using enthusiastically. Like in the evening, in my country, there is a tradition to go to the field in the urban area. Where is where is the cities area? People are using the mobile phone, the playing games in the mobile phone.
Okay. Is is it a good idea to save money for future?
I think that the young people, those who are studying, they have an chance to save money because of that they are not earners, they getting money from the parents. But when they are reach to the university, they have get a chance to opportunity to work in part-time basis. In the part-time basis, they earn too much money, which fulfill their academic needs and academic study purposes. After that, use the extra money, they can save it for their future. So we see that in my country, that the students who save their extra money, they purchase some uniform and clothes for their family members and try to gift it in their special place, like a birthday and marriage day.
Okay, my last question is, do you think people are happier without money?
Would you elaborate me without money or out money?
Without money. Do you think people can live happy without money? Or less money?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like money, they can build any development. It's like suspicious. In my country, we see that guardians are too much careful for their children and for their daughters. If they think that they purchase anything which is the luxurious equipment, ask them how you purchase it, from where you get it. So it's essential for you utilize for getting money from without any document. So if they save it, that's good for them. But if they collect it from illegal way, like the stolen other products and then save it, collect that money, it's without very less document, very less money. So it's the it is prohibited in my country to use the extra money or black money.
Okay, thank you, Jubaer. Now it's your turn.
Okay. From which part are you asking? From part 1, part 2, part 3?
Part 3.
Okay. I am going to ask you from part 3 as well as I am sending the question in the chat box. Okay. Let's talk about telephone. It's the funniest topic. How often do you make telephone calls?
Not so much, but I did in a day 5 to 6 with my best friend, with my sisters, with my principal. That's it. I use mobile phone a whole day, but I'm not good in calls. So that's why I attend 6 to 7 calls in a day.
Okay, your next question is there, Farheen. You can just read it and then answer the questions. You don't have to ask Jubaer, you typed them already, so it's really good. I'm so impressed how you could type very fast.
Me too.
Yeah, I know.
I don't have much time to spend mobile phone with video calls or voice calls because I do work full time. So when I was in free, I call to my sisters and my best friend, and most of I attend necessary calls like my head of the department or some colleagues.
Okay, your next question. When do you think you'll next make a phone call? And your last would be, do you sometimes prefer to send a text instead of telephoning? So just answer them one after the other.
Okay. I think I will call to my brother. Basically I do necessary calls. I don't gossip. I don't like gossip, so I can't unnecessary calls, and I am not receiving who is not in my contact list. So I go for very necessary and very short contact, and I also have a very short contact list. I am not extrovert person, so that's why.
Okay,
To
next
you sometimes.
next question.
Yeah, I do. Because I work most of time. I prefer text message instead of voice calls or video calls, because it's more comfortable to drop message when people have time. They can see your text message and reply. It's I think it's a very better way to call directly. To I think it's a very better way to call. Instead, you call direct. You may drop your message.
Okay.
I think it's a better way.
Sounds good. All right. Good job. Now, part 3 questions from me, and I'll ask you all if we have enough time. Okay. For first is Raman. Raman, do people communicate more when they talk face to face? Your answer.
Well, it depends on person to person. As I am an extrovert person, I can communicate more while texting or while phone calls. But I lack I feel lack of confidence while face-to-face meetings, and I feel uncomfortable to make eye contact.
Okay.
That
Sounds
one.
good. Rousiya, your question. What do young people have conversations about? What do young people have conversations about? Rousiya is not available. Renjith, you can jump in. Answer the question, please.
Could you please repeat that?
What do young people have conversations about? I'm just reading it.
Hello. Yeah. Yeah. As far as the young people are concerned, they mainly discuss their educational matters. Nowadays, they are so much addicted to the latest technology and the equipment. So whenever there is an electronic equipment has introduced with the latest technology, they will discuss it. At present, they are discussing it in a virtual mode. They will not be able to physically meet, and so they use some online platforms to exchange or share their ideas and all.
Okay, very good. Now, next, Aneesh, your question. Do people converse more or less nowadays than in the past?
I think
Okay, sorry. Sorry, guys. That's about it. Anyways, now I have to say bye-bye to my YouTube. That's it.